Don't know where to start.
Hey guys, welcome back to a new cleaning video. So in today's video, I am helping my mom get the back porch, is what they're currently calling it. They built onto the back of their house, and my mom has a lot of plans for this one day when they're able to get it done. But she wants to do her laundry room up here because right now it's currently in the basement. And she wants to extend her bedroom, and I'm not really sure what else, but for now it's just kind of like a storage area. So she had a lot of things just sitting in the middle of the room that needed to be put away and picked up so you could at least walk through, which I show you guys an overview at the end. But there was a lot of dead footage in this video that I had to cut out because it was a process. Honestly, she had to be the one to tell me where to put things. She hurt her back and has been down for a couple of weeks now, and she can't lift anything, so she had to tell me where to put everything. And then she also wanted to declutter a little bit. All the stuff at the end of this room that's close to the door is yard sale stuff, and we couldn't do anything with that pile, but that pile will be going. And I think it'll look a lot, obviously there'll be like a ton of space once that yard sale stuff gets out of here. But we really couldn't do anything with that today. But the goal was to make it walkable in here again. And also she did end up decluttering some things. But obviously I cannot do that for other people. They have to be the ones to go through stuff. So it is kind of hard to film these types of videos. But when it's not me that's decluttering, you know what I mean? Because I had to cut out a lot of stuff. Because, you know, like she was unsure of what she wanted to get rid of, which is understandable. It's really hard to part with things that you think you might use in the future for something. And I definitely can relate to that because sometimes I have that. But I've gotten a lot better at it over the last like 3 years. I've gotten so much better about getting rid of stuff. And I like that I'm pretty minimalistic for the most part in my home. My husband gets mad because there are some cabinets in my house right now that are there's just so much crap in them that, like, I thought I went through everything that I wanted to get rid of, but I still feel like we don't have enough room to store the stuff that we even have, and we don't have nearly as much stuff as we used to. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I do need to figure out some cabinets like in my kitchen and in my laundry room area that are still just like full of stuff that I don't really know what to do with it, you know? So, she's going through these totes here, and she was showing me some things that she got, and then she was trying to figure out what she wanted to keep, what she wanted to put away, but she was trying to put all this stuff in one tote here so she could get rid of this tote, and that made a lot more room as well to just go ahead and, you know, make more space. So a lot of these toys are Cole's toys, and there's a lot of toys. They were my brother's when he was a baby and kid and a toddler, and she kept a lot of that stuff. And it's really cool because Cole gets to play with it now, but she still has like a ton of toys. So, but anyways, she has this area up here where the rug is that it's got all Cole's toys. She did get rid of a few things that Cole no longer like really has interest in. So that made a little bit of more room. And then we just tried to organize the best we could today. So that is basically what today's video is. I hope that you guys get some motivation from it, and I hope you like it. If you are new here, my name is Brandy. I like to post cleaning motivation twice a week here on my channel to get you guys up and motivated, maybe some inspiration as well. I hope that I can provide some of that to somebody. But more so, I love making the videos just to help other people, because I know sometimes we don't want to clean, and I can relate to that too, believe it or not. You guys see me cleaning all the time in my videos, but sometimes I don't want to clean either. So I have to turn on cleaning videos and watch as well, because I'm not always motivated. And the older I keep getting, the less motivated I'm getting. So I don't know what that is, but I just think when you do cleaning for so long, and I used to clean homes for like years, and I still even go and clean a home and help my mom and help my grandmas. And I clean my own home all the time, and I film these cleaning videos all the time. Sometimes cleaning just gets so old to me, like to where I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? It's like I need a break from it. So hopefully I'm providing some kind of motivation to somebody else out there, because I can definitely relate to how hard it is to, sometimes you don't even know where to start. Like, we didn't really know where to start in this video, and I just told my mom that we should just work from the back to the front, and that's exactly what we did, and we did end up getting it done. We started out kind of slow, but once we got going, we got it done. So I'm also going to be taking the broom and sweeping up any dirt here, and then when we get close to the front, I just get the vacuum and finish vacuuming everything to get all that dirt and stuff up. There was a lot of dirt and stuff, but it wasn't too bad, I don't guess. But I wanted to show you guys the dirt that I did get up here on the broom and on the pan, so you guys could see, you know, the actual dirt that was getting cleaned up a little bit. You know, I like to show dirt in my videos, and I'm trying to get better about actually giving close-ups on stuff, because I know in the past I wasn't very good at that. It's just hard, because when you're in the process of doing work, like trying to do this, and then you have to move the tripod and you have to get those shots, it takes a lot more time than when you're not filming. So I think a lot of people don't really realize how YouTubers, like all the time that's invested in their videos. Like, there's a lot of time invested in these videos, and that's our job. So I don't know if you guys can see here, but in front of this clear tote that we're decluttering a little bit, there is what's called Little People. I'm sure you guys know what that is. I think the Little People nowadays are way different than they was like in 1990 when I used to play with these. But those are the original, like some of the first original Little People, little townhouses, little house that I used to play with when I was a toddler. And my mom kept them all them years, and Cole actually loved playing with them. He sat and played with those for like ever, you guys. When she finally found those and brought them out, he sat and played with them forever. But honestly, they were the best toys. You guys have to let me know, are you from the 90s? Are you from the 80s, the 70s? What did you guys play with when you were kids? I just know the Little People was one of my favorite things when I was little. And then me and my brother used to like to go out and take our cars, like just little cars and trucks, and make dirt pathways all over outside, and just like we would build like little garages for the cars to go into, and just like different things out of just like whatever we could find, And then also when I was a kid, when I used to play outside, I'd climb trees all the time. I would make forts all the time. I used to have a clubhouse that my dad built, which was really cool. And it had two stories on it actually, and I could climb up it, and it actually became like a hazard or something, so like we had to tear it down. But it was so cool having that as a kid, and I had a really good childhood, which I'm very lucky to say that. But me and my brother would always play outside when we was little, but I noticed nowadays it's not as common for kids to do that, so I'm trying to make sure Cole really gets the same experience that I have. And I'm not saying like stuff's bad like with electronics, but honestly, I feel like it's a little overdone, and like it's just too much, and I try to limit that as much as I can. Like obviously we let Cole watch TV, but as far as like tablets and stuff, like Cole has a little Amazon Fire tablet, but he don't really do much with it, and there ain't really a whole lot you can even do on it. But I mean, there's some things, but I'm just trying to limit that as much as possible and not really get in a hurry for that kind of things. When I was like 8 years old, maybe 9, I don't even remember, they come out with like the PlayStation, I don't even remember what year that was. But when they come out, we had a Nintendo too, like way before that. Maybe when I was like 6, I had the Nintendo, and then they came out with the PlayStation, and the PlayStation gaming system was always like my favorite. And then we got a PlayStation 2, and that was like the best thing ever. And I always was a game person. Once that stuff come out, me and my brother both were really into playing video games. And we also played games on the computer. So like I don't mind, like one day I want to, let Cole do those things too. But I just feel like nowadays, like kids don't even know what it's like to play outside, Like they don't even know like all the imaginative stuff that we used to do outside. I used to go around and collect like certain weeds and make like salads, and I would just pretend all kind of different things when I was a kid. Nowadays I just feel like that's not how it is, and it's kind of sad the way things are now, in my opinion. I don't know, you guys can let me know your thoughts down below. Kind of got off on a tangent there about that, but anyways, this little mat here is where he'll come out here and play with some of these things, but a lot of times we just take all the toys that he wants to play with when we're down here inside the house and let him play with them, because it gets cold out here. There's no heat out here, which is why I'm wearing a coat. You guys know when I clean, I'm normally not wearing long sleeves, but today it was a little chilly and there's no heat out here, so I have my coat on. But most of the time when I'm cleaning, I'm sweating and I cannot wear long sleeves when I clean. So yeah, we're like almost done cleaning up here. Cole's little table here needed wiped off, so we're gonna spray that off and get that cleaned up. And then I'm just picking up these toys and putting to the side. I think my mom was done going through all the toys for now. She kind of had a hard time getting rid of some of that stuff, because like I said, a lot of the toys were like Tonka toys that were my brother's when he was little, so she didn't want to part with any of that stuff. And a lot of them cars were like metal cars, like the really good old time like metal cars that were probably my brother's, or I don't even know where they got them at, but they're the old time ones. So obviously she wasn't going to get rid of those. But I'm going to vacuum this rug, and then also there was a couple other rugs to be vacuumed, and all that stuff sitting over that she's working on right now is the yard sale stuff. So we couldn't get that out today, but pretty soon when she has the yard sale, all that stuff will be gone. So it'll be way better in here once that stuff is gone. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and got some motivation. The next video that we're going to be doing on my channel, we're going to be cleaning out my car. We're going to be doing some more spring cleaning. You guys voted on that for me, so I appreciate you guys participating in my poll. If you ever want to participate in my polls, just be sure to check out my community tab on my channel, and you can participate. And it's just like an area where YouTubers can like post pictures, and we can make polls. We can write back and forth to people. It's kind of just like that. So yeah, be sure to check that out. And we're going to be finishing the master bedroom. For those of you that have followed along, we did a bedroom makeover a little while back, and I told you guys there will be a part 2 where my dad is going to come install our floor for us in there. So that will be coming out probably next Sunday for you guys, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And I'm really excited that it's finally underway. So I'll be filming that this week for you guys to finish that up, and I'm excited to share that as well. So be sure to come back if you guys want some more motivation in the next video, and I hope you guys have a lovely, hope you had a lovely weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.